I'm Connor,
And I'm Cole.
and we're back on the roll.
Back for episode 4.
It's been a while.
Yeah. New year.
On the previous episode, we talked about the Michigan State Championship for Class 2 football.
And towards the end of the episode, we talked about the upcoming basketball season and the wins against Scotland County for our boys and girls team.
On today's episode, we'll be talking about some of the games that have happened and just get caught up with everything.
The boys and girls varsity teams have not been off to a great start this year. It's been kind of rough.
At the beginning of the year, they caught a few wins, and ever since then, it's kind of just gone downhill.
Yeah. I think, looking at the schedule right now, I think they'll be able to flip it around. We have a few tough competitors, and then other competitors not so good. We have one tough competitor that's coming up is Palmyra. The girls are 12-3, and the boys are 16-1.
That's going to be a tough game, but upsets can happen. I mean, look at the NFL. The Packers upsetted the Cowboys. I mean, anything's possible, really.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to have that strive to win, and if you can catch your opponent off guard, it can happen real easy.
Hopefully both teams start to get things figured out a little bit and
get
back on the winning side. First thing we'll be talking about is the Lady Indians. The Lady Indians have not started off hot this year. They're currently 4-11 on the season.
Yeah, they haven't been winning very much, but they've been battling. They've been in a few games, actually quite a bit. They lost quite a few games that were close. I mean, one of them being the Kirksville game, lost by 7, 33-40, so pretty good. Kirksville's a pretty good school, so to lose only by 7 is pretty good. And then some of their scores are kind of a big margin. They lost 18-56 to Canton, but I think that was their biggest lose. I think that was the biggest deficit they've had. So
then, despite the girls being 4-11 on the year, they did win the Constellation Championship in the Tri-Rivers Classic.
That's a plus.
That is a plus for them.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, hopefully they'll start winning some more games, get closer on the winning percent. I mean, tonight all 4 teams travel to Monroe City, so hopefully come away with at least 2 wins from there.
That'd be nice.
Now we're going to talk about the boys' side. The boys actually started the season off really good. I mean, they won quite a few games. They're currently 6-8 on the year.
Yeah, they're pretty consistent. I'm sure they're trying to get their record up to 500 or a little more, like every team is. But I mean, there's really not a whole lot to complain about. We've been in quite a few games, and we've won by a lot on some games, and we've lost by just a little on other games. So
the boys have also won the Tri-Rivers Classic Constellation Championship. And due to weather, though, they weren't able to go play in the Tony
Zini tournament.
Yeah, for Constellation Championship.
So that sucks, but I mean, I think they did win the Constellation Champs at Highland too. So they've had a pretty good season. I mean, they definitely got some tough competitors coming up, but like I said, any upset can happen. A lot of teams on here that have not won very much games, so I think by the end of the year we might be on the winning side of our record. On the boys' side of the tournaments, Palmyra's kind of been ruling it a little bit.
Every tournament Palmyra has been in, they have, won the games.
Yeah.
The only tournament Palmyra hasn't won was the Tri-Rivers Classic, which was won by Putnam County on the boys' side.
But Palmyra wasn't even in it. So
Palmyra wasn't in the tournament.
So, yeah, they've only lost one game. Now it's Q&D, the Palmyra boys. So that's but they only lost by 12.
Yeah, Q&D is a really good school. I mean,
I think that
private school, high school.
They only lose by 12 to them is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I can see Palmyra going pretty far.
Yeah, Palmyra definitely is one of the powerhouses of Class 3 District 6.
That's for sure. On the girls' side of the tournament, we have a constant battle between Monroe and Palmyra.
Monroe won the Palmyra tournament, and Palmyra won the Monroe tournament on the girls' side.
Which is kind of weird, because you'd think it'd be the opposite way around. You have home court advantage, you'd think you'd win. But I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Those 2 teams are definitely some of the top powerhouse teams in Class 3.
For the girls.
For the girls' side.
In the Tri-Rivers Classic tournament, Milan won that. They beat North Shelby in the championship. So,
thank you for tuning in to this episode of Konner Kole on the Roll. We hope to see you next time.
Really pop.